All right. So, welcome again to Military Guna TV. Thank you very much for joining me. And this is the early one. As you know, it won't be a long one. I trust and hope that everyone is doing good. Hopefully, you guys had a good sleep last night. And hopefully, everything is just definitely good with you and the family. So, we have pretty much not so much of a good news. I believe this one is kind of very hard. When I read this, when I read the story, I was like, wow. But in all aspect, please guys, don't forget to hit the like button, hit that share button as well. Ensure that you hit that share button, and definitely don't forget that subscribe button with those notification bell turned on. So it's not good news, but we will definitely divulge into it and try to get a better understanding of the situation. So let me bring it up so you guys can see what is happening. Um, so you guys know that the qualifiers are just around the corner, and we are hoping that everything would be running smoothly. But so far, it does not seem as if we like when things run smooth. We like things a bit more difficult. For some reason, we like when things is in the difficult aspect of of life. We like when things are difficult. But nonetheless, let's read on and capitalize on what is being said here. So, according to the Jamaica Gleaner, Nicholson to miss upcoming World Cup qualifiers. National striker Shamar Nicholson could be absent. Keyword there, could be absent from the Reggae Boyz squad for the next three CONCACAF World Cup qualifiers. Why is that so? Let's read a little bit further. The Gleaner has been reliably informed that Nicholson has turned down the Jamaica Football Federation's call up for World Cup qualifiers against Mexico, Panama, and Costa Rica. The Reggae Boyz will face Mexicans on January 27th at the National Stadium before tackling host Panama 3 days later in Panama City. They will round out their three-match series in the next international break against Costa Rica on February the 2nd at the National Stadium. It is understood that Nicholson turned down the JFF invitation because he needed more time to settle in at his new club, Spartak Moscow in Russia, following his move from the Belgian club Charleroi earlier this month. Spartak Moscow are currently ninth in the Russian Premier League with 23 points off 18 from 18 games. When contacted, Reggae Boyz team manager Roy Sims said he will not be commenting on the matter and calls to the JFF General Secretary Dalton Wynn on his mobile phone went unanswered. The 24-year-old Nicholson, who last represented the Reggae Boyz in November against the United States, has scored 29 goals in 29 appearances for the national team. He's the joint leading goal scorer in the World Cup qualifiers. Nicholson and Mikel Antonio have scored 2 goals apiece. Also, it is understood that midfielder Kyle Paris, who plies his trade in Slovenia FC Koper, has turned down the JFF invitation to represent the country in their friendly international against Peru, January 20. This is surprising. Paris 22, who is formerly Dintel Technical High School and Cavaliers player, has scored 5 goals in 14 appearances for Copa this season. He has made 4 appearances for the Reggae Boyz. The Reggae Boyz are currently 6th in the CONCACAF 8-team final round with 7 points from each matches. When contacted yesterday, Kevin Cohen, who is agent for both players, said he was in a meeting. The table is being led by Canada. The top 3 continents from CONCACAF, the top 3 countries from CONCACAF qualify automatically to the FIFA World Cup, while the 4th place would went into a playoff. So, their manager, Mr. Kevin Cohen, basically had nothing to say about that. This is pretty much surprising. So, even Kaim Paris, I'm like, bro, And I'm a big fan. And I am a big fan of Kaim Paris. I am a huge fan of Kaim Paris. So I didn't expect this. Some underlying factors must be there. Some underlying factors must be there. So what with Nicholson, it is understood that this turn down of invitation is solely due to him trying to facilitate the move that he just made in the Russian league for Spartak Moscow. But the thing about it is that so these teams, how could I put it now? Remember now, people. This is what I'm looking at. So preseason, and also players move to new club. This is what I need to understand. This is not the first that we're seeing footballers move to new club. I don't blame them for the preseason move, preseason training, and also trying to get off with the new team that you're in. But what I can remember is this now. This is a FIFA international break. This is a FIFA international break. The possibilities are the main star from the team will be away. These are the possibilities. The main star for the team will be away. Most of the main star. So possibly you'll only find like the youth players in training. That's what you might find. And the better youth players might be away as well, playing for their country. So that is what I see. Maybe he's trying to get match fitness. I don't know. I don't know. But in the same sense, what I'm talking about is that this is a FIFA window, and this is telling me that the team, whatever team you're playing for, all the main star for that team in particular will not be at the club. They won't be at the club. So look at this now. Right now we have the AFCONs going on, and then now we're going to have a FIFA window. So the likes of those players that are playing in AFCON, they are playing AFCON right now. Then when the FIFA window opens for international World Cup qualifiers, those players will be aware as well. This one, I don't know. I don't know how to really comment on this one. But I really believe that something can be done because it's a FIFA window. The possibility is that maybe the main coach won't even be at the training session. You could maybe see just because it's going to be mostly the youth players or fringe players, and you are one of the club's big money transferred. I can be wrong though. I can be wrong, but this is the news that is coming out now. He turned down the call up just to ensure that to facilitate his move to conduct his training session with the players, with his new club, and try to get bed in a little bit. I know it's a bit difficult because the culture is totally different as well. But he should understand that he was playing in Belgium for a long while. It's difficult. It's really difficult. But we will see what the agent have to say, because this agent he openly came out when we questioned the mental fortitude of Shamar Nicholson in regards to going to that league. He came out openly and said that he will be good. So hopefully he will come out again and give us some clarity on this situation, because I don't really see moving to a new club as this of a major issue. I don't really see it that way. All right, so let me take a few of the comments before I go. Gary Will said, "Awagwa no me charge." I have the big up. Cherry Moon said, "Not my favorite player, but Hyde current form. His current form has been good. He's a good player. Nicholson is a good player without a doubt. He's a very good player, and he's young. He has all the attributes to become a top striker. Big up Fresh God." Dr. GG. Big up Dr. GG. Hopefully you're good. We don't need him. If it's true, I hope Paul Hall never recall him. I don't really agree with that. And we don't really understand the situation. So until we get the full understanding of the situation, then we can really come to a conclusion. Because his agent hasn't said anything. He barely score for us. We never rate him from day one. You're just saying that no, man. When he score, be a nice make. And go at Evelyn. Big up Evelyn. Good morning. Oh, excuse my manners if I haven't said morning as yet. Good morning, people. Fresh God said Paris have precincts, so I really would understand that and Boza are two. Paris one a main player for Copper. One of the main player. Guaranteed starter. Paris a guaranteed starter. He was one of the main top goal contributors. Not gonna lose in position 19. And it's a FIFA window. So I think most of these clubs, and did you know that when a player plays for their for the national team, they have something in their club contract which actually give them more money and more benefits and all those type of stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of things, man, for playing for your country. Marlon Patrick said, totally madness. The agent and the players are joker. Carlos Edwards said, morning, these players forget that the national team helped them to get those contracts. Javon said, both situation is understandable. We have Andre Gray, Antonio Roof, and so we good. So what if those players said that? You know the funny thing about it? What if those same players said that Javon plays, this is not for the FIFA, this is not for the Peru game, this is for the rest of this is the international games. This is the World Cup qualifiers I'm talking about. All 3 games he's likely to miss. All 3 games. Both the situation are understandable. We have Andre Gray. No, if Andre Gray, Mikel Antonio, Kemaru said that they won't be available because they want to stay ready for they're focusing on the rest of the season, what would you guys say? Or would you guys take it at face value? Would you guys take that at face value? Just asking the same question as I would question anyone else. Would you guys take that at face value? I highly doubt it. I hope whenever the coach didn't call him, he and his agent don't have a problem too. We'll bring up. So people, last comment, Jama says Peru match isn't a FIFA window, and this is not for the Peru match. This actually just applies to Paris actually for the Peru game. So big up people, thank you very much for coming in. Hopefully you guys have a very good day. This is sad news, I believe. So people, see you guys again and enjoy the rest of your day. Morning everyone. And this is Military Guna TV and we are out.